Today we're doing some high-rise training. We had a couple guest speakers come in, subject matter experts, talking about tactics and doing an overview of the new high-rise procedure.
The past year we've been fielding a lot of questions regarding things like PRVs and PRDs and how those affect us operationally on the scene of high-rise fires. Bottom line is we definitely saw the need for more education involving those PRVs and PRDs, especially when you talk about getting a certain amount of pressure to a floor for a high-rise fire. We need to know those kind of things.
We've started training ground fire teams on how to actually use our product in a real-world fire situation. They've never had that before, and so we realize that's been a very big missing part of our industry, and Zurn's filling that gap nicely throughout the country.
Some of the things we really like to see is the interaction while the classes are going on. A lot of the questions that are asked by the people that are attending these classes drive us as a group to figure out what we need to know to pass on to our people in the field.
I think it's a great experience with Zurn, not only to do a class portion, but especially with firefighters from either the inspector side or especially the operations personnel to have hands-on. So some of the props where you can see actually how it works, having a subject matter expert and being able to flow water through it is huge. It really puts all the pieces together.
Being able to actually talk to some of the designer engineers and see what goes into it and understand what they're looking for with these devices, that is something that rarely happens. So as they're teaching us different tactics, we've had the ability to say, wait, this is the way it was designed to be, following manufacturer guidelines.
Today was a great example of that collaboration between the private industry and public agencies like the fire departments and the prevention bureaus within those fire departments to truly sit down and figure out what those devices are, what they look like, how to operate them, when do I field adjust them if I need to. Basically, what does it mean to us operationally? We need to know those answers. We don't want to find out those answers at 3 in the morning, the first time seeing one of those devices. Private industry that are building these devices like Zurn, we really have to have a good relationship. They're seeing us, they're seeing what we're doing in the field, and they're adjusting and contouring their equipment and tools and devices to meet our needs, and that's huge.